I gave my father a $20 bill in front of his new family and told him to lose my number. For as long as I can remember, I've been the souvenir from a vacation my father wished he'd never taken. The reminder of a mistake. My mom split when I was 7, and Dad's solution wasn't therapy or patience. It was a swift, total replacement. By the time I was 10, we were sharing our too-small house with Stephanie and her 2 golden children, Cole, the future surgeon, and Maya, the budding concert pianist. I became the ghost, the extra place setting that kept getting in the way. Dad's pride was a spotlight, and it only ever shone on them. My son, Cole, pre-med at Stanford. He'd boom at barbecues clapping Cole's shoulder. And my daughter, Maya, just won a national competition. He'd then gesture vaguely in my direction. This is Kieran. No descriptor. I was just Kieran. The inequality wasn't subtle. It was a policy. Cole's used BMW got a full tank every week. Maya's handmade violin bow cost more than my entire existence. When the soles of my running shoes fully detached before regionals, Dad told me a little duct tape would build resilience. Stephanie would sometimes whisper, "Martin, he needs proper shoes." But Dad would just say, "He needs to learn the value of a dollar." So I learned. I learned by bagging groceries until my hands were raw, hoarding every cent for an escape fund. The night I got the email, a full academic scholarship to Clayton University, I found him in the den, marveling at a video of Maya's recital. "Dad, full ride to Clayton, for physics." He paused the video, just for a second. "Physics, huh? That's solid." Then he hit play again. "Hand me the remote, would you?" The breaking point was a quiet, financial snub, so precise it felt calculated. 3 weeks before high school graduation, I needed $92 for the required cap and gown and the senior class trip. My savings were bone dry from college deposits. I asked him. He made a show of contemplating his wallet. A leather monster always fat for Cole and Maya. He slid out a single, lonely 20. "Times are tight, Kieran. This should cover most of it." Most of it. The same man who'd written a $500 check just days before for Cole's professional networking weekend. I took the bill, my fingers cold. "Thanks." I sold my guitar, the one thing I truly loved. I pulled 4 consecutive closing shifts at the market. I ate ramen until I dreamed of salt. That 20 stayed folded in my desk drawer, a stark, rectangular monument to my place in his ledger. On graduation day, as I marched across the stage in my rented blue polyester, I spotted them in the crowd. Stephanie was dabbing her eyes. Maya waved. Cole gave a bored nod. My father was checking his stock portfolio. After the ceremony, amid the throng of weeping families and balloon bouquets, he found me. "You did it, kid," he said, moving in for the stiff, one-armed hug he reserved for me. I stepped back, reached into my pocket. I unfolded the now soft $20 bill and placed it squarely in his palm. "What's this?" he asked, genuine confusion wrinkling his brow. "A refund. The cap and gown was 70. The trip was 22. I covered it. I kept this as a receipt." The celebratory noise around us seemed to dampen. Cole and Maya were staring. Stephanie's hand flew to her mouth. "Don't be petty," Dad hissed, his face reddening. "After all, I've sacrificed." "You sacrificed nothing for me," I said, my voice low but carrying. "You were a custodial parent, the bare legal minimum." I shifted my gaze to Cole and Maya, who looked more uncomfortable than I'd ever seen them. "You got the father I applied for every single day and was always rejected. I hope the performance was worth the price of your admission." I locked eyes with him one last time. The hurt was there, finally, but it was too late. It was a bill he'd presented to me my entire life, and I was finally refusing to pay. "My college graduation is in 4 years. Don't bother getting a new suit. You won't be getting an invitation." I turned and walked away.